Ooh, hello, everybody. This is RJ Epic here, and welcome to my 57th Comic Call. Yes, this is my Comic Call number 57, and we are here at the party today because I got some new comic books. Actually, the first two comics you guys are gonna see today, I actually got about a week to a week and a half ago. So I've had these two books for that long. I have not read them actually. Weirdly, I decided to save them. I've had these since like right after, like a few days after my last comic call, and then like the day before or 2 days before the comic countdown, the last one. I've had these books. I think it was the day before the comic countdown. I got these, so yeah. So I've had these. I haven't read them because I wanted to save them for when I got more books, so I could do a comic call. Because I don't like knowing what's how the books turn out before I do a haul, because it kind of ruins it and almost turns into a comic countdown. So I didn't want to do that. Anyway, if you notice a little change in quality today, it's because I'm actually recording on my iPad. With actually it's the I don't know what to call it. Maybe I'll tell you guys what this app is I use after, but I'm gonna make sure everything works properly first. So yeah. Anyway, let's get started with the comic call. I have 7 books here, um, and this should be fun. I got some really cool books here too, so that's always nice. Anyway, the first book, as you should probably be able to tell by now, I'm also actually in the right camera. I'm in landscape right now, and that's like the right way you're supposed to have it, I think. But the first book here is The Amazing Spider-Man number 13. And it says The Amazing Spider-Man versus the Invincible Iron Man. I hope this turns out alright in the video, but whatever. So yeah, that's cool. I got Spider-Man here. A nice, always get Spider-Man. And you know what? I'm just gonna move on because the next book is also another Spider-Man book. It is The Amazing Spider-Man number 14. That's right. Actually, somebody got these for me. I didn't pick these out myself. Somebody got me 2 books and they decided to just get Spider-Man, so they did that. So I got The Amazing Spider-Man number 13, 14. I'm caught up right now. And the next issue actually has Mary Jane on the cover in the Iron Spider armor, so that's cool. And it says, and the Invincible Iron Man ruined by, it says The Amazing Spider-Man and the Invincible Iron Man ruined by Regent. That's right, because the Regent storyline's going on right now. It started in the last issue, which was issue 12, the last issue for me, which was issue 12. The Regent storyline started. It was pretty good. So this should be pretty good and continue. This story should only get better, I imagine, because the last issue was a little bit disappointing because we didn't see much of Regent, but it was still good. Anyway, moving on, I figured these are in the order I'm going to read them too, and since I've had these books the longest, and before I get these books today, I'm going to read them first. But I decided to put this book next in the reading list because he features heavily in the Amazing Spider-Man right now and in these 2 issues. So the next issue I have to show you guys here, and finally hitting double digits. It is the Invincible Iron Man issue number 10. We are in double digits. We have Mary Jane on the cover with an Iron Man mug, and we got, it's like an Instagram photo up here or something. We got some hashtags going on. New job like a boss, Iron Woman, selfie, MJ, cool cup, blah blah blah. Hashtag Bendis, Diodato, and Martin. That's cool. So yeah, this Invincible Iron Man's actually been really good lately. So this should also be a good issue, and we're still within the Invincible Iron Man series on the road to Civil War 2, even though Civil War 2 has started now. But that just shows you I'm behind. Because I actually have a couple Civil War. Actually, I only have one Civil War 2 book today. Actually, it's not even Civil War number 1, but yeah. Besides this Road to Civil War 2, I have one Civil War book. I have one Civil War 2 book today. It's not even the. I got Civil War Zero, and I don't even have Civil War number 1, but I got a mini series. I got one of the side series of Civil War 2. And actually, it's actually includes a character that we've already seen. Weirdly enough. But anyway, moving on, we have Deadpool issue number 12, and we are returning back to the Deadpool 2099 story, which should be fun because the first issue, including this character, was pretty cool. It turned out to be like Deadpool's daughter, if I remember correctly. Spoiler if you haven't read that issue, but I mean, it's been out for what? It's been out for a long time now, so can't really blame me. And actually, there's a trend in this issue of getting 2 issues of the same series because weirdly enough, I also got Deadpool number 13. And I actually can't even say that I'm caught up now because issue 14 is out, which is a Civil War 2 tie-in. So that's cool. That should be fun to read. But going back just for a second, we also get I think this character that Deadpool 29 is fighting that we saw at the end. I think we saw at the end of the last issue. So this should be interesting. I can't wait to learn more about these characters. So that should be cool. Anyway, and that one's been sitting in my friggin' pool for a while now, for like a month. So, or not. No, that's a lie. I always exaggerate the times, but that's because I really don't know the time. Anyway, moving back on, going back to where I should be, and we're gonna be talking about Deadpool number 13. We have a ton of creators on this book because this book is actually a 4-issue crossover in one package. So this is like a crossover event with a 4-issue crossover event with Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Daredevil, and Deadpool. And this is a huge issue, and I looked through it some. It's packed. It's huge. Like, look at that shit. Look how thick that is. I kind of want to take it out to show you guys, but damn, it is thick. It's god. I looked at some of the ads, which look cool for Civil War 2 and stuff. God, the art, and they have like the different art teams from each series and different writers. So like legit, we have basically an issue of Iron Fist and Luke Cage. We have friggin' a Daredevil issue in here basically, and we have like 2 Deadpool issues in here. So I mean that's awesome. That's awesome. Anyway, moving on. I might show you guys that briefly in the comic countdown or something, or the recap and review series is returned. I actually might be pre-recording a recap and review after I record this, or a bit after, maybe not right away, but shortly after, because I want to restart those. And actually, I've got probably one of my favorite. I have one of my favorite series that I'm gonna do the number 1 issue for as a recap and review. So I can't wait for that. And I might even do another one after that. And I also got the Funko Spotlights to do, which are over there on my shelf, but I can't really show you guys right now. Holy, I just realized the camera's so like zoomed in. But whatever. Anyway, moving on to my second last issue of this haul. And that would be, okay, I'm going to come over here because I don't want to spoil the last book like I've been spoiling every other book. But it is, every time, it's always a long awaited book for me because I have to wait a month to get this book. But it is Black Widow issue number 4. One of my favorite series, one of my favorite series right now, that's ongoing. I mean, just one of my favorite series in general right now. This has been awesome. Probably one of my favorite characters, at least on the female side of Finn. It's right. Spider-Woman, Mockingbird, Black Widow. I like the only female books I have right now, solo female books. And Black Widow is probably my favorite, even though Mockingbird is fucking awesome and Spider-Woman's been awesome lately. Black Widow's probably gonna be my favorite. So she's probably my favorite female superhero, maybe. I don't know. I can't really tell you anymore. But yes, I cannot wait to read this. The series so far has been awesome. The story so far has been awesome, and this issue should be awesome. So, I know I'm gonna love this, or at least I should. So I'm just gonna say I can't wait for issue 5 to come out because it should be pretty good. And actually, I might do a recap and review of issue 1 soon, since it is just a silent issue. I might do that. Recap and review because that was a good issue, and I want to do a video about that. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to the last issue in this haul, and it is, yes, technically this is my third Amazing Spider-Man book of the haul, but you may be like, Jesus, calm down, you've got a problem. Are you obsessed with Spider-Man? I kind of am. But, no, it's just because I saw this and I didn't want to miss out on it. I wanted to get it right away. And actually, I looked in this a bit. I looked at the art. I just flipped through it a bit. I didn't actually flip through it. I just, like, went to certain areas of the book. I, like, checked at the beginning, checked at the end, set a random spot in the middle. And I was like, this looks like something I'm going to like and want to continue. So, I'm not going to add it to my pull list, but I'm going to be looking out for it to make sure I pick it up. Because I'm probably going to end up picking up this whole mini-series. I don't know how many issues of this there are. But I hadn't even told you what it is yet, even though you can read. It is The Amazing Spider-Man Civil War 2, issue number 1. This is like a side story, this mini-series. It's a spin-off series of Civil War 2. It is The Amazing Spider-Man Civil War 2, issue number 1. I actually looked to the very end. I don't know what the story is about specifically. it's probably just dealing with Spider-Man's dilemmas and stuff, and like conflicts, maybe with choosing a side or just dealing with the whole conflict that is at hand with Civil War II and any conflict. But I flipped, and I'm pretty sure at the end of this issue, I saw Clash. So Clash may be returning, which would be awesome because he was a cool character that we got in the last volume of Amazing Spider-Man that was introduced. Well, last volume of Spider-Man was just great. We got both Clash and we got Silk. That was cool. Um, yeah. Actually, I recapped and reviewed the I actually did a recap and review. It was just called RJ Epic Reviews at the time. Same with one I did on Frankenstein Agent of Shade #2, but I did one on the Amazing Spider-Man #1 of the last volume. So you guys should go check that out. Just go check out I have a recap and review. I have a comics recap and review playlist or something like that. It's called Recap and Review, comics recap and review. Just go check that out because I have Amazing Spider-Man #1, Frankenstein Agent of Shade #0, Silk #1, Archie no wait, Walking Dead #100. I think no Jughead #1, not Archie #1. I did have it right in the first place, and then friggin' I'm sorry, I'm back. There might have been a little cut there. I'm gonna see if I can edit these together. If not, I'm literally gonna have to do that video all over. But where I left off, I was talking about how I was talking about my recap and review videos. I was saying I was listing them off. I have Frankenstein Shade #2. I have Silk #1. I have Jughead #1. I have Walking Dead #100. I have Guardians of Nowhere #1, which is the one I left out before it got cut. And freaking, oh my god, I think I said them. Oh, and the Amazing Spider-Man #1 from the last volume. But anyway, yes, I was talking about. We were on Amazing Spider-Man Civil War II #1. This looks really cool. Looks like something I'm gonna love. So I'll probably end up picking it up. I also gotta pick up Civil War II #1 still, and I actually should have put that in my pool while I was at it, but I didn't. So now I immediately got that, and I'm gonna have to. Hopefully, it's still staying on the shelf. It probably will be, because that's like the big event going on right now. So hopefully, it's still be on the shelf for a long time, which it could be. It'll probably be there till I think issue 2 might be out, or at least till issue 2's out, maybe even issue 3. So hopefully, it's still sitting there. Or there was so many copies there that I'll probably be able to get a copy either way. So either way, I think I'm fine. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, I hope I can edit this together. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me do my actual outro. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and even share if you want to. And if you haven't checked out my Twitter or followed my Twitter, go check that out. It's RJ Epic Gaming at RJ Epic 1. Go check that out. I made a video about it, and just yeah, dude, because you get I don't know if you can turn notifications on for certain people or something, but if you pay attention to Twitter or just on Twitter a lot, and you follow me, you'll see that you'll see right away when I upload a video, because I link it straight to my Twitter as soon as I upload it. So yes, check that out. And anyway, guys, I'll see y'all later, and peace.